I am a big whopping 436 pounds.
The parable of the talents. We read it all the time, but there was one part that God said, wait a minute, I've given you all that you need. Go and study how much were talents? What was the amount, the worth, the value? I did some research and found out this. Talents actually was about 15 to 20 years worth, depending on the region and the period, of course. But it says it represents around 15 to 20 years worth of wages for a laborer in ancient times. So here's what God was showing me. There were times in my life where I just felt like I didn't have everything I needed. I felt I wasn't capable. Now, if you know the story of the parable of the talents, you know one received 5 talents. Then you have another that received 2, and then the last one received 1. The first 2, they invested, they doubled their talents. But there was one who decided, let me bury it because he was scared or he just thought that he was going to lose the money. Now, in our times, I feel like a lot of us were scared, so we bury our talents, or we feel like we don't have everything we need. And as I was studying that, I found that God was saying to me, I've already given you everything that you need. I've given you the resources. I've given you the finances. What you have to learn is not to be afraid and just go out there and do what I've called you to do. When we look at verse 19 of Matthew 25, it says, after a long time, the Lord of those servants came and settled accounts with them. So God is like, for you, listen, I've given you everything you need. I've given you the resources. I've given you the know-how. You cannot bury it any longer because I am coming back to see what you have done with what I have given you. See, God has given us so much already, but we're sitting back like, God, I want this, I want that. Where is it, God? He's already given it to us, and now we have to be like the first 2 servants and actually invest and actually double it, not bury it. Take that talent that's 15 to 20 years worth and double it. Do something with it. When I learned that principle of God already gave it to me, I just started watching things double in my life. 2 Kings 4 verses 1 through 7, where she took her jar of oil and she closed the door and God multiplied it. But what happened was she was obedient and she took what she had and she did it. She sold it. She actually did something with it. She was like the first 2 servants in the parable of the talents. She sold it, she invested it, and it doubled, and she was able to live off the rest. And God is saying to you today, you're probably saying, God, I need more money. God, I need this. I'm looking for a house. I'm looking for this. I need you to help me with this. And God is like, I've already given it to you. Now it's your turn to actually get up and do something with it and watch God begin to double it.
Hey guys, Brooklyn here. Welcome back to my channel, Miss Brooklyn's Journey. I'm trying to figure out how to go into this video. I have absolutely no idea how I'm gonna go into this video. No, this is not clickbait. This is my last and final video pertaining to my weight loss journey and that type of lifestyle. You guys primarily know me on this channel for fighting obesity. I came on years ago attempting to change my life, attempting to fight obesity. I was nearly 500 pounds and it took years, but I took 200 pounds off of my body. Am I done with my journey? Absolutely not. You guys know, if you are ride or die Brooklynites and you watch all of my videos, then you guys know I am prepping my body for surgery. I'm getting a lot done. I've been talking about surgery for a long time, and yeah, I am preparing for surgery. I'm preparing for skin removal, 360 lipo, skin removal, 360 BBL, the whole nine, like the whole nine, reconstruction, the whole nine. It's not going to be just one surgery. It's going to be a course of probably about 3 different surgeries, but I'm preparing for that. But neither here nor there. So I don't know if you guys noticed, I haven't put out a single weight loss journey like video this year. Like, no, what I eat in a days, no, this is what I'm doing. My updates are like randomly in other videos. Nothing has been solely dedicated to it, unless except for the 2 videos I did at the one at the top of the year or at the end of the year, and I announced my boot camp last month update. When I announced my boot camp, was that last month or like 6 weeks ago? So I did do like an update 6 weeks ago. So aside from those videos, I haven't done any update videos. All of my videos are geared towards productivity, towards changing the mindset, towards actually healing. And I'll get into that a little later, but my videos have not been, and aside from a couple of chit chat here and there, those are also good videos. They're really good because the topics are good and the word that's dropped in those videos are good. But anyway, so like I mentioned, I haven't really been on the whole weight loss journey kick thing. And that's because I have transitioned. I'm on a new journey. And I've been saying it, but I don't think you guys have been really hearing me. I'm on a new journey. That does not mean my weight loss is over. No, that just means I don't have nothing to give you guys when it comes to that, because I've done it all. I've said it all. I've done it all. Last year, I poured so much into my community last year. Last year, the videos were weekly, or bi-weekly, what I eat in a day. I was showing you guys everything and my progress and everything. You guys saw how drastic I slimmed up a lot last year. I even went as far as I was doing weekly meal preps or bi-weekly meal preps, and I was putting them up on my website and selling meal preps because I literally was on my motivation bag. We're gonna do this, we're gonna get right, we're gonna get healthy, we're gonna do all of that. I even did 3 boot camps last year, all successful. I say that to say I did the work, right? I poured into the community. I did the work. I feel that last year, not knowing what I know now, last year, all of that was the setup for the exit of this year. So Monday, my boot camp ended. My final boot camp of 2024 just ended. And let me tell you, we went to war. That boot camp was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. The ladies, I'm going to put some of their results here. You got to see what we accomplished in 5 freaking weeks. 5 weeks. And these women, and I'm talking the women that thugged it out, and this is not even all the results. You guys know a lot of people struggle with consistency, and so a lot of people, they were active week 1, active week 2. By the end of week 2, boom. By the end of week, going into week 3, boom, tape it off. People just quit because consistency and battle is not something everyone can endure when they're not fully ready. A lot of people think they're ready, but they're not ready, or they like their comfort zone too much. And I'm gonna get into that. But these women, 5 freaking weeks, the results, this weight loss boot camp results were insane. And I feel like I always say that, there has not been a result where a boot camp where the physical results are this drastic. And I mean, you can look at these women, from their stomach went from one end to the other. It's insanity. And that's all attest to all of the research I've been doing, all of the wisdom that God's been imparting in me, and everything that I've been doing in my personal weight loss journey to help with my stomach to get it to a place where, okay, we're ready for surgery. I share that knowledge. I gave all those recipes. I taught these women how to heal their gut health so that their stomach can start to shrink. I taught these women how to parasite cleanse naturally with natural food, how to get things out of their body so that they don't have cravings, so that they're not irrational, so that they're not emotional, so that they're not angry because they're not eating certain foods. I helped women within weeks change their cholesterol and their high blood pressure levels. Not to mention, every boot camp I'm finding, girl, you got me off of diabetes medication. Every boot camp, girl, I no longer need diabetes medication. I'm off my medicine. That's what we are here for. That's what we do. That's what we freaking do. So this plan, I feel like, was my most successful meal plans and regimens, as far as the drinks, as far as how we eat, how we regulate our body, how we regulate our blood, our insulin levels, how we stabilize. This was the most successful plan I've ever put together. And that's by the grace of God. That is literally by the grace of God. We were on our final Zoom call on Monday, and one of the girls, I'm never ever gonna say any names. I always keep everyone private, hence why I cover everybody's faces. But one of the girls, she was like, girl, I was one of them with the parasites. I saw my parasites. And I'm like, girl, it's scary. Yes, it's in a test. Like, you can't trust my results because you know, if you're looking at me for results, it's like, well, that's just you. How do I know it works? You can't, like, my results mean nothing because this is my platform, this is my channel, it's my plan. My results don't mean nothing. You gotta go by other people's results. Never mind. Don't ever go by the person telling you. Like, go by other people. You know what I'm saying? And so my results, their results is a testament. Like, okay, not only is it working for me, but it is working for them. And aside from that, a lot of mental changes, a lot of emotional changes, a lot of spiritual changes took place during my boot camp. As always, but on another level, there has been breakthrough after breakthrough after breakthrough for people. And which leads me to my purpose right now, the mission that I'm on right now. It's not this. I don't get any like downloads from God like, oh, you need to be doing this in your videos. You need to be like, none of my downloads, none of my missions from God is about weight loss and all of that. Everything that I've gotten, I've done. I put it in plans. I've done the videos on, like, I've exhausted the topic. And it's so funny because now when you guys see me, your comments are, oh my gosh, I've been following you for so long. You look so good. Oh my gosh, you did this. What are you doing? The videos are out there. You're not watching, you're not clicking. That's on you, and that's okay. But it's out there. Now, you guys have watched me struggle for a long time in this journey. I've gone up, I've gone down, I've gone down, I've gone up. Like, the cycle was just cycling. Like, I was like on a hamster wheel. I lose, I gain, I lose, I gain, lose, gain. I've not gained consistently for the past 3 years. Why? For the past 3 years, I've been consistent in losing and losing alone. Redefining my body, reshaping my body, fixing, like, I mean, and so if you can recall in a few videos back, I was just like, oh, you know, this, I don't want to say that it is easy, but it's easy to me now to get up and do what I have to do because I changed my mindset. So many of you, and I read the comments, and I love the honesty. I love how honest my community is. A lot of you always mention and comment me like, hey, I've been watching you for years, and to see you is so motivational. You've done it. You know, I've even had people saying, you know, when you started, I was smaller than you. You're smaller than me now. I've had people tell me that they just watched me. They never even took action. Like, I've had people tell me like, they start and then they stop. They're not consistent, you know, which we all of us, we all battle that. And so any of the tools that I give out now, or I'm getting now, has nothing to do with you being in the kitchen and you being in the gym. It has everything to do with you changing your mindset. And that is why you have not seen me put out any videos about being in the kitchen or being in the gym. And mind you, I'm in the gym. I work out. Mind you, I'm in the kitchen. I'm cooking. I just dropped 50 plus recipes. 50 plus recipes in one program. So that means I'm in the kitchen. I'm cooking it up I'm doing it. So then why am I not putting it on here? And the answer is simple. The mindset of my community is not where it needs to be. Every video that I've put out since the end of 2023, beginning of 2024, has all been to raise you, has all been to help elevate you, has all been to help you change your life for the better and become the best version of yourself. And with that, you don't have to try so hard in weight loss. It becomes second nature. It becomes something that you're not even acutely aware of that you're doing. You're just doing it. And so that's what I mean by when I say, oh, it's almost like I'm not even trying anymore. The weight's like just falling off. I'm not trying anymore because I'm programmed. I'm programmed to get up early. I'm programmed to put my gym clothes on. I'm programmed to get to the gym. I'm programmed to eat what I'm supposed to eat because I'm trying to get to a goal. And not a goal of the scale. That's not my goal. That's not my reward. My reward is the body. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to be on the cover of Vogue for the thickums, okay? Now, all jokes aside, that's the truth. But it is not the end all be all of my life. And the honest truth is, all of this is just additions to everything else that's already changing in my life, everything else that's already better in my life, everything else that, you understand, it's far beyond weight loss. It's always far beyond weight loss. It's healing. It's being surrounded by people of higher vibrations. It's being able to go into doors that were locked from me for years, walk into rooms that I could not walk into years ago because I was down here. That's what I'm talking about, like elevating my life in just a way where it's just like, I did not know life could be this worth living. I did not know life could be this beautiful. I did not know life could be this fun, this fulfilling. And so because I'm now walking in like my purpose, I'm now walking in like intentions, I'm now literally crafting and designing the life I desire to live, and I'm going for it. Everything else just follows. And that's the beauty of it. I'm not chasing weight loss anymore. All those other years, you guys saw me just chasing weight loss, chasing the idea of, if I just get here, I'm going to get happy and I can live life. That is a lie. That's a lie. That's the furthest thing from the truth. And a lot of you guys have that mentality. A lot of you guys just chase weight loss and think the weight loss is going to lead you to everything else. You're not disciplined enough. I'm gonna be honest. You're not disciplined enough. You're not structured enough. You're not killing your flesh enough, because in order for new things to be birthed, old things must die. You got to lay certain things in your flesh down and rebirth certain things. So that means you have to kill off who you currently are and become somebody else. We talk about this. We talk about this a lot. In my boot camp, it's funny because the women that has spent the last 5 weeks with me, with me in my boot camp can tell you everything that I do and I'm teach is spiritually led. It's so crazy because it's like, why you? I don't know. I always say why me, but God does not call the qualified. He qualifies the called. And so the thing is, if I'm walking it out with you at the same time, we're going through it together at the same time. That's why me, because I've walked in your shoes. I have the same background as you, right? And so it's like, you're seeing me do it. Then why can't you? You are now in proximity of someone that has walked it out. I did not want to do it, but the Holy Spirit kept telling me I had to do it because I had to help someone. It was definitely a spiritually led challenge. And I couldn't be prouder of these women. I just want to give them their flowers. I could not be prouder of these women. I celebrate them and I wish them all the best and the success in everything that they do, because it's beyond weight loss. A lot of these women are changing their lives. Do you hear me? Like, they are accomplishing big goals. That is not weight loss. They are accomplishing life goals. They're literally learning, just like me, I'm going to create the life I want to live. And I'm watching them do it. And I'm just like, do it, girl. Go ahead. I'm such a cheerleader for people winning. I'm such a cheerleader for people going out there and getting the life that they deserve. And I'm talking about women in their 20s, women in their 30s, women in their 40s, 50s, even in their 60s. I want, like, my group is never just like, oh, a set of age. No. We have different ages, different backgrounds, different everything. And we all come together. And it is always amazing. Then why stop? Because this is not the information you guys need. My community, my bestie nights, what you need is to learn how to master your mind, master your spirit, master your emotions, and put your body and AKA your flesh to death. That's what you need. My instructions now, everything that I get, all the downloads that I get from God now, okay? It's all about that. This brings me to why I say my time on this channel has ran its course. I'm taking myself out of that box of weight loss. Like, oh yeah, I need your motivation and your inspiration. I did all of that. With that being said, I'm going to continue to walk out in purpose with putting out what I'm called to put out right now in this season of my life. And I have a whole new channel. I have not put anything out on that channel, but in that channel is where my new journey, like people that don't know me when I say I'm starting from the very beginning, I'm literally, everything that no longer serves me, I got to get rid of. I already got rid of my main Instagram, the Instagram where everybody knew who I was, where everybody, like, I am Miss Brooklyn. That Instagram is gone. I deactivated that Instagram channel. page because the Holy Spirit was like, get rid of it. Like, I didn't want to, but I knew I had to, because there's never a time that God calls you to do something and he asks you to hand something over to him that he don't double, triple, quadruple. Like, there's never a time. You don't believe me? Didn't his son Yeshua tell his disciples bring their baskets over when he had to do the Sermon on the Mount? He was doing a sermon. That sermon he did, and they were like, no, we only got little 2 baskets of food and stuff like that with 2 loaves and 2 fish. And he was like, bring it to me. His disciples had to give something up to him. And what did he do? I'm always giving a word. What did he do? What did he do? He prayed to his father. Then he blessed it. And he multiplied on multiplied on multiplied on multiplied. So I say that to say, you know, I had to like really think of it. Like, if God is asking me to give something up, that means he's about to give me something that supersedes what I had. And so that was like okay, all right, I'll give it up. Also, I don't know if you guys know, YouTube give detailed analytics. Like, I mean, detailed analytics to the point where it shows me what majority of my audience is interested in watching in, and suggests that I make videos in those topics. And the things that y'all are interested in, yeah, no, thank you. Very little is into like self-help and like productivity or like spiritual growth and stuff like that. But I will say this, for those that get it, and I see the comments, I respond as much as possible, and I appreciate it. I love you guys so much. And so I'm going to continue walking in my purpose, which is why I'm not actually sad that I have to pivot. I'm going to continue to walk in my obedience to God, and just everything that I'm being led to speak about, everything that I'm being led to share, everything that I'm being led to teach. But also, I'm going to continue to be obedient to God and live it out on my new platform. And the reason why I'm not putting my new channel out there, because I do not want people that's just watching. I actually want a community that's engaging, that's going to comment, that's going to like, that's going to share, that's going to like. And so before it could pop off, I don't want anybody to like kill my channel before it even have a chance to take off. And I love you guys, and you guys just like to watch and kiki with your girl, and I'm fine with that. Like, you guys, I'm fine with that. A lot of times you're just watching me cook, or watching me talk, or watching me like, and so, you know, I'm okay with rebuilding my empire. It has become an actual brand. Bestie Night Nation has become an actual brand, and just I'm so excited to see where it's gonna go. Like, so excited to see where I can take myself as well as other women. Like, period. It's not solely about me. It's about the women that is on this journey with me, like on this ride to like just bettering their life. So with that being said, couple of announcements, huge announcement. One, for a limited time, if you missed my boot camp that just ended, the spring one, you have, and this is really limited. I'm going to be honest, like, I'm not sure I want to keep this meal plan in circulation, because I think I want to patent some stuff. So I don't know yet. I don't know, but I'm gonna allow you guys to go ahead, and if you are truly like, girl, you're not putting the cooking videos out there anymore. You're not putting the tea out there anymore. No, I'm not. It's the only way you're going to get recipes and insight and stuff like that is if you purchase it off of my website, or you join a boot camp. My next boot camp is in January of 2025, God willing. If you want the whole program, the link is in my bio. The link is in the description box down below. Click it, purchase it. I am not keeping it up long. You like, honestly, if it's up for a week, I'll be surprised. I'm really not keeping it up long. So if you don't grab it, that's on you. Also, I'm going to spin the block on the meal plans that I dropped last year. This is your opportunity. If you want the meal preps and all the recipes that I dropped last year, they're not in the 5-week program. The 5-week program that we just did, all new, when I say 50 plus recipes, all new bangers, yeah, I did that. Those are all new recipes. Y'all didn't even see me cook these recipes. Y'all didn't even see me come on here and do, like, your girl was just in the lab, like, okay, we're doing this. they're all new recipes. The drinks, the fat burners, the tea. We didn't even do no teas this round, girl. Please. The food, all new recipes. I'm gonna put a couple of a couple of the meal preps that I did last year up. I'm not putting all up because the vault is closed on a couple of them because they were too good. Now you know what? I'm not gonna gatekeep. Y'all can have that. Y'all can have that. I'm gonna put it up. But those weekly meal preps, it's limited. Like, it's only gonna be up for literally what? I'm gonna say 72 hours, maybe tops about 4 or 5 days. I'm literally, if you don't get it today and within the next couple of days, you're not getting it. I get so many emails from you guys. I missed out. I forgot, and this, I didn't get to, can you, no, like, it's gone. I'm not gonna get out of my way and do work, put it back on my site, put the program back up and upload. Like, I'm not doing that. No, girl. Like, girl, bye. No. You should have got it when you got it. You should have got it when you had the chance. Like, get it when you get the chance. Because if you miss out on it again, like, I have people that ask me, can they have my holiday cookbooks, e-cookbooks right now? Girl, we in May. That was limited edition. Why? It's like, I don't even answer those emails. I don't answer them. Like, no, get it when you can, baby. Get it when you can. Like, I'm putting it up. I'm opening the vault. So here's your opportunity. If you missed out on the previous meal preps, this is your chance. But on that 5-week program, now let me make it clear, none of the foods that's in the 5-week program is in any of these meal preps. It's completely different. Like I said, brand new, all new recipes. This program that we just completed, it was never featured in any of my previous programs. This is a new program. And I went off on that program because clearly the results speak for themselves. Other than that, if you are not signed up for my mailing list from Bestie Night Nation, you want to do that. You want to sign up for my mailing list because my mailing list, when them emails come through, there's a lot of information in those emails, a lot of motivation in those emails, a lot of encouragement in those emails, and in the next week or so, some free goodies are coming to those emails for my babies that are signed up for my community. I love y'all. For those of you that love me enough to believe in a vision that God gave me that's going to walk out in front of your eyes to say, I'm going to support this vision. I'm going to support this journey. I love you guys. I thank you guys so much. I'm trying not to get emotional because it's like, girl, for strangers to believe in a stranger and see something in that stranger, say, I'm going to invest in your purpose, and whether that is following you, whether that is commenting, whether that is liking, whether that is showing love, whether that is showing encouragement, whether that is buying a planner, whether that is buying a meal plan, like whatever it is, for you to invest in the vision and the purpose. We are linked. We are linked. And, you know, God always gives seed to the sower. So those of you that have been sowing into Bestie Night Nation, you're blessed in abundance. Do you understand? You don't even understand the abundance and blessing that you're getting on your life because you are being obedient to sowing seed in something that God set forth. Thank you. I just felt that. Once again, I want to say I'm so proud of the women that just completed this challenge. I'm so proud and I'm so thankful. And you know, our last Zoom called The Love that was poured into each other and also to me. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I receive. I love you guys. I wish everybody the best. But closing this video, that's it for this chapter of watch me shrink, watch my weight loss challenge, or watch my journey, or weight loss update, anything. That's it. We are walking into a new light, new life, new path, but that does not mean my journey stops. It just stops publicly for y'all. When it's time for like surgery and stuff like that, of course my bestie nights are gonna get inside scoop. They're gonna know. You know, so if you're not following me, go live. If you're not on any of my other platforms, you're gonna like you're gonna be like, what happened to you? And I pop up somewhere, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, what happened? I was kind of nervous making this video. And so the ladies that just finished my challenge don't know is that they gave me permission to do this. They were the confirmation that I needed to make this video. And I'm getting emotional because even though I knew that it's what God wants me to do and stuff like that, I just coming on here and just be like, okay, this is it for this road, for this journey, because you guys have watched me for years, like 10 years. You guys have been with me. Like a lot of you really know me, like for real. And I know a lot of you. Yeah. Just, you know, they don't know that I needed the approval, and they gave it to me, and I'm so thankful. And so it gave me the courage to do this video today. So thank you, ladies, again. Like, again, while this might be the end of Miss Brooklyn's journey, this is not the end of me, and it's not the end of my community. Like, I'm telling you, this video is going to be the actual soundtrack of, like, didn't I say this was gonna happen and it happened? Yeah, now what? It's gonna be this video. That's it. That's everything I had to say. I love you guys. And for those of you that'll be unsubscribing, I wish you the very best. I love you also, and I wish you, like, I honestly wish you the best in everything that you do. Everything that you do. And thank you for supporting me up until this point. I will see those of you that do stick around in my next video. Bye.